We are here doing the February review that I promised would be put up. I am doing the 365-day songwriting challenge. Now, if you don't know about this challenge, it is basically to write 365 songs. Yeah. I am not the first person to do it. You can actually look it on YouTube. There have been like 3 other people that have done it and only 1 has really completed it. So I am like number 4 on this list now. So trying to make my way through it. But I want to challenge myself, unlike I feel like the rest of the other people did, which is basically I've given myself rules and stipulations to like follow. So that way at the end of this challenge, I have improved and I can look back and be like, oh wow, like I am completely a new and improved songwriter. And for you guys as songwriters, I want you guys to realize that it does take like every single day to write music to actually become better. And I want you to see like someone who's maybe, I consider myself mediocre, a mediocre person that can actually go into being how does their writing turn out after a year? If you write every single day and totally dedicate yourself into your work, how does it become? And for people that are not songwriters, I want you guys to like get your creativity flowing. That's what I try to put out in my channel. I try to like put good and love and kindness and everything else, all my bubbly personality out to you guys. So that way your lives are a little bit happier and healthier and wonderful and joyous, etc., etc. My name is Brie Walsh. I've been basically in the industry, in and out, and I've been like trying to put myself out there. I'm not like signed or anything like that. I've been trying to break through as a songwriter, and I've been in Nashville, I've studied here, I've learned a lot, I've met publishers, I've done the writers' nights, I've like gone through the circles, I've like tried to put my stuff out there, and they always keep telling me that it's the song, like you need to have a good song. Well, when do I get a good song? I hope by 365 days I have a good song. If not, we're just gonna continue on for another year. So, well, what point does somebody that is like maybe of a mediocre songwriter in their eyes become like an amazing songwriter? How much time, how long does that truly take? There are 2 ways that songs really get released into the world. There is kind of like this jingle that I like to call the jingle trash music, the stuff that's pop, the stuff that's repetitive, the stuff that, you know, were earworm songs that were just like, I just want it to end, kill me now, please stop playing this stupid music. And they put it in like everything, commercials, TV things. They usually get them done within like 2 hours, throw them out there into the world and say adios, and the rest of us suffer for the rest of our lives. And then you have the people that spend 8 months on a song in a whole co-writing group where they just like keep sharing ideas of whether they should put is or are in the freaking lyrics. And yeah, it just takes too long. Those are like the songs that Beyonce sings that got like 15 songwriters on it. It took them like 8 months to make it. It's like, really guys? Really guys? Did it really have to take that long to write? So where is this middle ground that creates a great songwriter? And for me, this is like I look at it more as an experiment for myself and like a growth experiment for myself of like, how can I grow myself as a songwriter to become a really great hit writing songwriter? What does it take? And that's kind of like the experiment. And I'm very happy that some of you guys are like on this journey with me, like to see like how I'm improving. Because if you look back at day 1, I feel like I am, what am I at now? I'm at day 67 now as I'm doing this. And I feel like for 67 songs, I have already like completely improved. So let's just jump into our February review. I feel like I was getting a hold of the lyrics. I was getting the rhyming better. Like I was just in a rhyming dictionary. If I said, okay, I want this to be with you, and then I would look in there and I'd be like, what rhymes with you? Oh, and I want you to be true. That's how my lyrics really just became, I feel like, a lot more solid because I was learning more words. I just had more words in my mind at that point. I was like, doo, doo, doo. The next thing I did was I was actually reading a little bit more too. So I feel like reading really helped me to like really open myself up to like the lyrical topics. And the other thing I did was I was listening to more psychology videos. I know, oddly enough. So there's like a couple like psychology videos that I really like to watch on YouTube, people doing psychology and stuff. And I really felt like that kind of helped me get topics and stuff for February, because I was just like on this thing of like, okay, what could I write about that would be different, interesting, yada yada. We talked about in the intro video that if you guys haven't watched the intro video, you probably should watch the intro video. But basically I was talking about that January, February, and maybe even March would be more of like me getting used to it, me getting into a routine, me trying to come up with these things. And so I feel like that's what it was. It was almost like a trial, like, let me get used to this. Let me get into a routine of this. And I am in a routine of it now. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, my brain doesn't even really start thinking about lyrics until like 4 o'clock now. Like, it's just like 4 o'clock, time to write. What are we writing today? That was a plus. That was like, because before, as I was telling you guys, I was just super sporadic. I just wrote whatever, whenever, and I would be like dry for like a whole month or two. And then I would write like 20 songs in another month. And it was just so imbalanced. It was awful. And it's like I was just kind of waiting for inspiration to hit me, but that's not the case. Inspiration doesn't like just magically appear from the sky and it's like, yay. And the third thing that I was really excited about for myself was I was using more sounds. And so I was taking out my like MIDI keyboard and I was like actually creating beats, sounds, and stuff. Like, if you didn't watch the song like Beaches and Boys, like I used a marimba and a saxophone and put them all together on this thing. It's crazy. I know. I was like, who would ever thought? Like, I love marimbas. It's the weirdest thing. I know. It's like a big xylophone. That is what it is. It's like, oh yeah, we're like literally in college playing on a xylophone, but it's really a marimba now. So yeah, I have a thing for marimbas. I don't know why. So yeah, and saxophone players. Come on now. I gotta put those two things together. I had to put those two things together. So yeah, I was able to do that. So I was actually starting to create like my own like beats and things, which is what I'm trying to get into. Like, I'm trying to like move away from like the garage band, like generic beat things that they have and like make my own. The 3 things I was not happy about with myself was my guitar playing. Like, this month, you guys really loved the guitar tracks and stuff, which I'm cool with. I don't mind the guitar songs and stuff like that. But I felt like my playing skills were awful. I really, because there were just like parts where it's like, squeak. And I'm like, no, it sounds terrible. Or like the guitar was louder than I was. And so I didn't like that. So I think I'm going to try to like hook me up to a microphone with my guitar and maybe play that way. So that way I have a little bit more control over the sound that comes out for you guys. That way it's interesting. The second thing I really wasn't happy about was I was being a little repetitive, which I didn't like. For some of the songs there, it was like, especially like with Beaches and Boys, it's like, beaches and boys bring me so much joy, not swimming in ocean waves with my cowboy. And then it repeated itself. It's like, okay, really? So I really didn't like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm still working on it. I mean, I feel like my lyrical skills are getting better. But yeah, those were the things I was like not happy about, really. And then I also feel like it was like some of the songs could be a little dry. Like, you guys have asked me this question, do I listen to my own music? And the answer is 100% yes, I do. I listen to everything, and that's why it took me a little longer to like get this review out because I had to listen to everything. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, some songs I was like, a minute I'm out, you know. So I'm like, if I'm a minute and I'm out on my own stuff, I'm like, of course you're gonna be a minute and out too. Like why, what, if I don't even like it, then why do I expect you guys to like it? So I keep in mind of the things that you guys are listening to. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, oh, this one actually did really well. And so now I'm actually going to do more of that. And so when you guys like the songs, comment on the songs, and, you know, really engage, share those songs, that lets me know which ones you're really into. So if you guys don't know what to do, you know what to do now. You gotta comment, you gotta like them, you gotta like be like, make more of this. Just write in a comment, make more of this song, and I will get to you. Because in the end, it's not about what I like, it's about what you guys like. And what you guys like is what I'm gonna like. Just keep that in mind, that it's like, that's how I'm easily pleased. It's like, if you guys are like pleased with it, then I am also pleased with it, and I want to make more for you. And that's kind of how that rolls. Let's get into our top 3 songs that did the best on the channel. And like I said, I looked at the view count. That was like the first thing I looked at. And then the next thing was the likes. Like how many likes did it get? And then the comments as well. Like the likes and comments kind of went hand in hand. So the first song that like had the most views on it was Save Yourself, which was basically, I'm gonna put that right now for all the people out there, that Save Yourself was not about not encouraging a partner, not helping a partner out, not like being there for a partner. That's what that song was not about. It was actually about like not helping out a scrub. And if you're a 90s person, you know what a scrub is. So yeah, it was basically, just don't help out like some broken, deadbeat guy out, because, you know, you got to save yourself and he really needs to save himself. How's he going to be able to help you out? So don't be looking at Prince Charming to save you. And in fact, maybe he should save himself. So that's what that song was about. But I think that song did really well because the message, I really think it was a message that you guys liked about that song. So that made me happy, that you guys really, that resonated with you, because that's a subject that runs deep. I am a person that loves to fix other people and try to help their problems and stuff like that. But I've had to learn over the years that it's like, you can't help everybody. And really, if you're looking for a partner to be in your life forever, you really need someone that's your equal. The second one that you guys liked, and with the views and the likes, All of a Sudden. Yeah, that's what it was. All of a Sudden. And I'm happy you guys like that one. I mean, it was a love song, and I love love songs. So yeah, I'm gonna try to write more love songs in March. So, because love songs make me happy. And I was having a conversation about that. It's like, no wonder we as a society are just like a hookup culture, because like literally all the songs on the radio are just hookup songs. Like when grandma and grandpa were like out like dancing and stuff, like they were listening to like Frank Sinatra. And Frank Sinatra is like the king of love songs. He's just, I love him. And I'm like, no wonder these people are like married for like the rest of their lives, because literally that was like, music is subconscious. So whatever you're listening to is what you're bringing into your life again. So that's why I'm always trying to make music that brings positivity into your lives, because I don't want you to be listening to like my music and be like, oh gosh, like I just feel like I'm depressed and I want to die. I'll continue to write love songs if you guys love love songs. So March might be a focus on the love song theme. And the last one that you guys, and this one had like the most likes out of everybody, out of all the songs. I said everybody, but you know, my songs are like babies. So, you know, that's how I feel. And yeah, so the one that you guys loved the most was the song at the end of the month, which was Be Happy. And I'm gonna admit, like literally I was really sad that day. Like I was like crushed. I'm like internally like just like broken. And I'm just like, Because February for me was like literally just work and home. I was exhausted because I'm like, I just want a life outside of my work, outside of like this, sometimes it's like I just wanted to be happy. And, I feel like you guys actually resonated with that too. I think at the end of the day, we all just want to be happy. So I'm happy that those songs actually resonated with you and stuff like that. So, well, we got another month to go to, and yeah, I mean, I'm still writing, still moving along, I really am happy that you guys are like sticking with me and being here for me and really encouraging me, because it really is helping me keep going and stuff. And for everybody that's new, that has subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you for joining this family of ours. And yeah, I'm gonna be, here every day. So see you tomorrow.